Hi Cancer, this is going to be your general reading for June 2024. Let me say, for those of you who are new to my channel, I had a stroke last year, April of last year. So right now I'm 1 year and 1 month out of my stroke. So that's why my speech is affected, and I hope that won't keep you from coming to my channel and liking and sharing whatever. And so this is the general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2024. Keep in mind that the messages are general and they will not resonate with everyone. So I suggest that you check back to your moon and rising sign video when you see it. I have done, wait a minute. If you want to get a personal reading from me, I do personal readings. You can go to the About box section of my channel. There I have listed the price, the number of minutes, the number of questions, and the delivery method. And you can simply email me at hiddenlotustarot@gmail.com and say, for instance, hey Tara, I want a 30-minute reading, and then I will respond back to you with booking instructions. If you contact me and you don't hear back from me within 24 hours, please check your spam folder, because I don't like making people wait, and my email always goes to spam. So I have with me today the Radiant White deck, the La Vida Sibila for clarification should we need, and we will be wrapping the reading up with a Psychic Oracle Tarot. Let me turn the camera around. I've already done some pre-meditation and pre-shuffling on your sign and glyph. I'm going to shuffle and ruffle a bit more. These are my old cards. I'm giving my new cards a break. I think they're tired. And we'll give it one more rifle. We're going to cut the cards. This will be a 9-card spread. Again, it's a general reading. And let's deal the cards. 4 of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. The Justice card. Next row, 10 of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. My goodness. You only have one major arcana card. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentacles. 2 cups and a wand. What I don't see are swords. So the profusion of pentacles is either about finances or the doing of something, because that's what the pentacles represent, the third dimensional aspect. Now I have 3 court cards, and court cards can behave in 3 different ways. They can represent you and a different aspect of yourself. They can represent you and another person, and they can represent you and a situation. I have a feeling that this is you, and make no mistake, just because these are showing up as coins and wands, even though it's a Cancer reading, this just simply means either you are handling a lot of money or doing business deals, or that you are handling your business. The Queen of Wands is the entrepreneurial queen. She got a lot of things going on, but this is just her handling her business. I don't know how it goes yet, but I just thought I'd tell you that. What is over the whole reading? The Fool card. Well, I have 2 tens, 2 queens. So why don't I start in the center? The 9 of coins. This card signifies that you have been keeping your nose to the grindstone and working really hard. You've been able to keep out distractions and do what was required of you. You see her standing in her yard. She has the hawk on her hand. He's hooded. That means you have kind of kept your nose to the grindstone and you didn't let distractions bother you. But she has on a fancy gown and she's standing in a lush garden. And there are grapes behind her. It takes a lot of time to make grapes, to grow grapes. You have to have the right soil condition, the right rain conditions, the right elevation, and the length of time. But once you have the grapes, you can make many things out of them. You can make wine, you can make jelly or jams, you can even use them for dyes to color things. And also, I think that there may be a house move. To me, that always signifies the snail right there. It was a slow, steady journey, but snails, along with armadillos and turtles and tortoises, and I think there's one more animal, carried their homes on their backs. So to me, it always signifies a possible house move. And everything else is going on around this. This is one person. So I think it's you. And either you're handling a large account or you have lots of accounts to handle. And that's what you've been doing. You're on it. So the 4 of coins, past, present, future, interplay of the cards. So the 4 of Pentacles is a moment when you perhaps are conserving what you have, conserving your money, your energy, all your resources, your time, your effort, because something has occurred. Maybe it's the time in which you have kind of tighten your belt. But sometimes it can even indicate being stagnant or things not moving like you want them to. But with the Three of Pentacles, something has been introduced. You lose one coin. So it's something has either come to you or you've gotten rid of it. Like you have freed yourself up for new projects. And that's what the Three of Pentacles represents. It represents new projects, a building of a new business perhaps. This is like the cornerstone of a business. Something new being built, cooperation, projects coming in to you. But you see that the monk and nun right there have the plans in their hand, and they're going to a third person in order to check, can we even do this? Can we afford to do it? What has to change? So that's why you see the workman on the bench. It represents that he has a little more knowledge than the nun and priest. He knows a little bit more about what is it going to take. Sometimes with threes in a reading can indicate there are more than three people perhaps in the situation, or that there will be suspended events before you see future successes. And then we have the Justice card. And it is a card of karma. But it says you have to balance out two different kinds of substances and weigh the options. And if you do it objectively, you will end up coming out on the right side. Maybe this was illegal. You had some legal something to sign maybe. Here with the new contract. But you have to weigh up what the pros and cons of the situation and then decide. And it's a karmic card. It says, karma is finally coming around due to you. Then we have the Ten of Cups, one of the most positive cards in the deck. And nothing can detract away from it. And it implies that everybody gets what they want. It's enough to go around. And same thing here. Happiness, joy, peace. You can see the family in front of the valley with the house. It's got a stream on it. The grass is green. The kids are playing. So maybe this is about taking a vacation or a trip. Enjoying yourself. Relaxing a little bit. And then we come to this King of Cups. Water sign male. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. As a job, he is usually related to a counselor or like a lawyer. He gives good advice. And I think, on the one hand, I think he's kind of skeptical, maybe about either the project or about what you're doing. But I don't get anything bad, any bad feelings from him. The reason why I say that, he's kind of given the side eye to the Nine of Pentacles lady. Like he ain't sure about it. And interestingly, I think that he is going to make an offer of some kind. I don't know how he is related to this. I think he has it. Is going to offer something, because the 10 is a changing energy, and automatically it turns into the Ace of Cups, which is what he's holding. See right there? He may be a little skeptical And he himself will have to weigh up the pros and the cons. But again, I don't see anything negative about that. It's prudent. It's objective. And it's a good idea to do that. I just explained to you about the two queens, and I honestly feel this is one person, you, where you're either handling a lot of money, a lot of accounts, you're doing a lot of financial work. Maybe you are working in an NGO, a non-governmental organization, and you just got a grant. A grant will be coming into you. I don't know. And you got to handle that. But it ends with the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this I think is an important card because it represents two things. It represents the 10th house of Capricorn. And the 10th house is what you want to be known for. Your legacy. Your status. Your ambition. Maybe your ambition is to be super rich and fancy. Or maybe your ambition is just to get your kids through school. You know, success is personal. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks it is. What do you think it is? And the card says that there may be enough money to go around. Generational money. It might be that you may receive some kind of inheritance or windfall. Maybe even a grant. Because look at the picture. You have the old man, the couple, the little baby right there, and 2 dogs. So it implies a group of people who are well and comfortable with each other, who work well with each other. Everybody pulls their own weight. They know what they're supposed to do, how to contribute to, so that everybody prospers. And another thing I see about the 10 of Pentacles when it shows up, sometimes this to me can represent someone wanting to retire. They've come to the end of one career. Maybe this is the start of a new career, but they're done doing what they did before. You know, I don't think people should retire anymore at 65 because we are living longer. People feel a lot younger than they are. The health benefits of the medicine has increased our life expectancy, and we're more active than people previously of 2 generations. So it can be, and look at this, from the 9 to the 10. Remember that pentacle that you lost, going from the 4 to the 3? You pick it up again. She holds it. I would expect this to be, if it was a legal case, like a lawsuit or something like that. There are other cards that come out in combination with justice. But it very well could be some kind of windfall, some kind of inheritance, some kind of contract that you have to sign. And having the Fool over the entire reading is like an indication that 2 things. You will be going on a trip, maybe literally, but it's about the adventure of a new journey where you can get to reinvent yourself. You can use your newfound skills in a different way. And I think that has 2 meanings in terms of going on a trip, like maybe you're moving. But I also think it has to do with freeing yourself from the past. Whatever you had in the past is no longer going to be present in the future, because these are coins, and that means it's a physical thing. You will be doing physically something new, something maybe that feeds your soul, like that. So I'm going to turn these 3 cards over because there are court cards and I can't look at them. But I can look at the other cards as they relate to the justice. And let me tell you, I say one thing. This is typically means 2 queens are mean. 2 queens gossip is mean. But I really think that this is 2 aspects of yourself. It doesn't feel like 2 queens gossiping or slander in each other. So I start with the 4 of Pentacles. My dogs are hungry and they are getting on my nerves because they keep barking. And all the Pentacles, this is definitely some kind of financial thing, but also you'll be doing something new. Okay, start with the 4 of Pentacles. With 3 court cards. 1, 2, 3. Appears in a spread with 3 court cards is asking you not to take on board other people's opinions and views. Listen to your own intuition and not be influenced by others. That's what this is saying to me. Being objective. Weighing up 2 substances for yourself and deciding what's the best option. That's why I get the, like, he doesn't really believe or understand what is happening, why he's giving the side eye. But don't listen to him or anybody else. The 3 of Pentacles. It tells me nothing. Now I move to the 10 of Cups. With any other 10 card, I have 2 10s here. Remember, I said that. It indicates that a huge change is imminent. That's what I'm telling you. The number of 10s can indicate how radical the change will be. And in the area, 2 10s, because there are 2 of them, represent some kind of new relationship, or partnership, or friendship. And 2 10s tell of a career change for the better. That's what that says. And now, the 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, something's going on here. With any number 10 card, it is an indication of travel, journeys, short trips, and vacations. That's what I said. And now the 10 of Pentacles. It tells me nothing. And I think I should give you an indication of the Fool card, because in effect it kind of sits in 2 places. And let me explain what I mean. It's kind of at the beginning and kind of at the end, because it's over the whole reading. And there are two meanings for the placement of the Fool. If he appears at the beginning of a reading, it indicates that haste must be made now as it's time to make changes. Look forward, look inward in your answers, and then move forward with discretion and confidence. And if he's at the tail end of a reading, it signifies you are on the very beginning of your journey, and circumstances will come about that will force a change of direction. I don't see any communication necessarily per se about in the reading about what's happening. There are no swords here. Swords convey thoughts, ideas, perceptions, communications, beliefs. So what I want to do is look at the Justice card, because that's a sword. It's a sword of truth. It's a sword of justice. And I keep hearing it's like a karmic repayment for something either you have been doing in the past or you have done in a past life. And your karmic debt is coming due to be repaid to you. It signifies that a fair and just decision has been made after a situation has been fully investigated. It tells you to rely upon your intuition and go ahead with plans. Again, the warning is, do not allow anyone to sway you from your path or influence you against your better judgment. In matters of concerning a focus on matters concerning law and partnerships. If you are in the throes of obtaining justice, especially with legal documents, remember I said something about sign, or with solicitors, lawyers, and all types of legal actions, the outcomes are successful. Yeah, that's it. And I don't think I need to pull any Sibila cards on this spread because it's obvious what's going on or what's happening. I can't give you an indication of when it's going to happen. Some of you, this could be started last month. Some of you can be in the throes of this right now. And some of you, it will play out well beyond June. I don't know. So let's pull the Ace of Cups right there. Well, look at that. That's the Ace of Cups that he's holding. So a new partnership, a new way of life. Something is about to change. The 2 10s tell me that, along with the Fool card. So whatever it is, if you make a little money, don't forget me for giving you the news. So I think this is a great reading, Cancer. And if this happens to you, I'm so happy to be able to bring you the message. Now, focus on one question. And I will pull a card. Whatever you want to ask to the cards, ask it. Because this is really a good reading. Now, it can't be true for everybody. For every Cancer. But for someone out there, this is a very good message. Number 4, authority. It is the Emperor. And don't think just because you're female, you can't be an emperor. Because you can. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. Even you, as a female, can have masculine energies or qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspects of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning, and problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. That's why you didn't show up with the cup. He showed up with the cup. That means he all nervous about something. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual whose authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on and emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. A cornerstone. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace, rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. Don't be foolish. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. I think that's a great message. Congratulations, Cancer. It looks like things are looking up for you. Until next time, namaste and good luck.